Girl Scout cookies. Here we go. The Girl Scouts. Top 5 reasons. Let's make it 3. Okay, so it is the Girl Scout cookie season, and I am a big supporter of the Girl Scouts. I think it's an awesome organization. Especially what I love about the Girl Scouts is they teach young girls how to start their own businesses and how to be financially independent, and that's unique actually in groups like that. I think they're the only ones that really concentrate on that, and the Girl Scout cookies are one way that they do that. Now, I guess I said I support the Girl Scouts. I've donated to them. I actually do a lot of work for the Girl Scout organization and through my entertainment business, and I can't say enough good things about the management, the families, the kids, but here's one problem: the Girl Scout cookies. I think that the Girl Scout cookies, we're in a day and age here in 2026, if you're watching this, that we have an epidemic of childhood obesity, a rise in different diseases, and that's large part due to what we eat. And I think the Girl Scout management and executives could do better. And I get it. It's just a snack once in a while, but they're not good for you. Girl Scout cookies are not something you want to eat. Now, I buy the Girl Scout cookies to support the people in my friend circles, my families, my colleagues. I always, support them with purchasing the cookies, but I don't eat them. I just don't. I wouldn't give them to my dog. I honestly, do they taste good? Yeah, they taste good, but that's irrelevant. They're just bad for you. And in this day and age, again, with childhood obesity and health concerns, I think that the Girl Scouts need to do better. They need to make a better product. You can still make cookies, but it's the ultra high processing, the palm oils, artificial flavors, the preservatives, extremely high sugar content, 9 to 12 grams of sugar per serving. Jeez, palm oil and environmental concerns, right? Many varieties contain palm oil, which has been heavily criticized for its connection to deforestation and habitat destruction. And we're not selling one box, probably countrywide, worldwide, what, millions of boxes, and it normalizes junk food as a fundraiser. Like, hey, we're going to sell you crap, I'm not saying sell, carrots and lettuce, but, and the critics will say, well, it helps promote leadership. It helps promote, community and health. But you're funding high sugar and processed snacks. Like, that's not something that I think you want to be leaders, right? The executives should be leaders, and we want to set a tone. Again, you can make cookies, but you can make them with better ingredients. They don't have to taste like liver, but with better ingredients, you could even sell more, fresher. And you may say, wow, it's not cost effective. It's going to cost too much money. These cookies already cost too much money. They're not even worth a couple nickels, and they're selling them for how much am I paying? You know what I mean? So, like, people want to buy them to support. They're not buying them because they're going to eat them or want to eat them, or they're good for you. They're certainly not good for you. But and yeah, nutritional transparency. I mean, the cookies are marketed with nostalgia and cuteness, which is fine, but in reality, is that they're just similar to any mass market junk food. So, I mean, the mission's great, the product is not. And it's we want to encourage entrepreneurship in business, but not with this means. This is a means to a bad end, So again, cookies can be done. I own multiple businesses. I know a little bit about this stuff. So, I mean, yeah, they should really concentrate on making a better cookie, making a cookie that tastes delicious, that's fresh. And you can sell you probably will sell even more. Who wouldn't want a fresher cookie, not some little tiny hockey puck, But all that being said, people may say, well, it's an occasional treat. Yeah, but, it still promotes the normalization of crap, and we're supposed to be better than that. We're supposed to be, cutting edge, leading our youth, our kids. So, I think the mission of the Girl Scout is fantastic. Teaching girls leadership and confidence and business skills is great. But, in 2026, it's time to update the product they're selling. You can still sell the cookies, but it has to be better. We can't be putting this crap into our families. It's just, yeah, it's a bad look. You know what I mean? And again, We can still do it. You can still have cookies. We can make them better and sell even more. We can do that. Quality. What do you think, guys? Put in the comment section below. And you know what? God bless the Girl Scouts. I'm still going to buy. I'm still going to support no matter what. But something to think about. Comments below, everyone. Bye.